Yes, sir. It's your boy Hayes. We're back with another one. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up. If not, you already know. Also, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so you'll be alerted every time I post a new video. So in this video, we're going to go over the stocks that we'll be looking at going into next week. We're going to go over the stocks that's reporting earnings on next week, review from last week, and any type of information that come off top of the dome to share with anybody that could help anyway. Starters from last week, anybody that got that Coinbase that watched my video on Friday. I said a few other stocks too as well, but I was just saying 1000% Fridays and giving you the stocks that usually or that I believe that could make that 1000% move. And Coinbase show did it, 2000% type shit. That's crazy, man. But the thing is, the market, it was already up before the market opened, so it's messing up the plays. Meaning, if I expect something to shoot up and it's already halfway up or all the way, almost at its peak by the time the market open, that play is no longer in effect for me. You could still make money out of it, but it had to drop real hard and real quick for me to get in on the dip or something more. You know what I'm saying? Or just let it do its course, run to its highs, and then short it and make money on the downside. And while we already at Coinbase, that was beautiful. I knew it. Every Friday, for right now, that's the moment we in. But you got to pay attention. You got to know how to adapt. Just because you pick up on stuff when I say stuff or you see stuff, don't think that's gonna be like that forever. Like get used to something like, oh, this is easy. This gonna be like this forever. No, since I've been in the market 8 years ago, it's been a different market. The market's never been the same. It always continue to be, different hot sectors, different areas, different days of the week where it's hot and it's not, different months where it's hot and it's not, different areas of the market that's hot. Sometimes penny stocks be going crazy, the large caps be stagnant, penny stocks stagnant, large cap crazy. So it's just continuously adapting. But as of right now in this moment, yeah, for the past couple months, like I've been calling every Friday, has been crazy. But this is a stock going to tomorrow since we already here, Coinbase. I expect this to go higher, and I'm talking a lot higher. Obviously, with a rip like this, it's going to be very volatile. So if it's going to go higher next week, you're going to see a $10 swing, $10, $15 drop back up. So be very, very careful and mindful. But this break above 360, this can easily go to 390, maybe even 400 this week. Especially if Bitcoin visit the highs and continue to push like it's pushing. It's up 3,000-4,000 a day alone, just made a significant push. So this is also going to help, Coinbase. But like I said in my previous video on Friday, they don't always have to run together. Just because Bitcoin up, it don't necessarily mean Coinbase has to be up. And sometimes the market psychology will try to get you with that. They'll let it be up, and then knowing you're going to buy Coinbase, drop Coinbase, now you lost money, blase, ooh. But most of the time, we're going to already be able to tell in pre-market. Pre-market, this going to already start running. Probably already be missing out on it again. May have to, get in on a dip or a nice pullback. But as long as Bitcoin perform how it's performing, stay up, this definitely is about to do good. Because Friday last week, Bitcoin wasn't even performing well. It actually was red while Coinbase was going crazy. Like I was telling you in that video, like the opposite could happen. SPY is a monster, continuously making new highs, the overall market. Then they talking about rate cuts, and that's going to help it go even higher. But I would stay mindful because nothing just goes up and up and up and up and up. Nothing goes down and down and down and down. It's going to reverse. Just like we seen with a Beyond Meat. It was at 30 cents. People just think it's going down to 0 cents. Nope, it's going to reverse before it do. And it reversed and went to $7, and now it's back down to 2. And you probably want to know opinions on that. Now, Beyond Me, listen carefully because I told you the levels to watch for this downside right here. And it's doing exactly what I expected. No surprise to me at all. Once the market went, Beyond Me was at 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents. People were scared they wasn't buying. As soon as it started to go, $1, $2, $3, hype, FOMO, anticipated, everybody want it. They buying it at 6, they buying it at 7, they loving it. Now it's at 2, they ain't got those same feelings about it. They scared again now. You just loved it at 6 or 7, and now it's at 2, you scared. Make it make sense. I told you this was going to happen, though. It's going to come down. Stocks always have to pull back and breathe. But this is not done yet. This is not done running. But from here, it's going to be, they're going to do everything in their power to get people up out of this stock. Too many, over 1 billion shares been traded each day for the past few days consecutively. So from here right here, we'll be at $2, 201. This thing, if it don't in the pre-market revert and go right back to 235, 235, 236, build support there before running back over 3, this thing is going down to 130, 140. It's going to crash harder right back down to 130, 140. And 130, 140 don't hold. You're just going back to cents. You get what I'm saying? Before rerouting. And it could do that. The market is crazy like that. Go from 30 cents to 7, back down to 30 cents, and then back up to 7. That could happen. But my thing is, worst case scenario would be back to the 130s, 140s before making a huge pop back. Hopefully, we don't even see that. Hopefully, it reverses in the pre-market to go ahead and keep that momentum. But that's why I can't stress enough. Never go all in on one play. Never go all in on the stock, because that way you got control. As it come down, I'm gonna be buying shares. So as it come down, if it come down further, that's good. I have a lower average, as well as making money on puts to not even worry about. You'll be done made the money on puts, betting against it to cover what you got invested in it. So now that's free money. So at that point, go up, it go up, it don't, it don't. You know what I'm saying? Never let one stock stress you out. It's too much money, too much other stuff going on to be stuck on one play. I'm definitely going to keep my eyes on this. I'm definitely adding and going longer term with this. If volume is there tomorrow like it's been last week, we talking, hundreds of millions of shares being traded. Yeah, this is definitely going to reverse, and going to reverse quick after dropping. Has that gap to fill. If it don't go ahead and start reversing the pre-market, it's coming down to 140, 130 before reversing hard. Also, I'll be watching him and hers on next week. I want to keep a close eye on AMD, see if it's going to see a continuation. I had a strong performance on Friday. See what the volume's like. See, how it pulls back and start to farm. See what new support is being held up at. But this is definitely a great long-term play. Like I say, though, guys, coming in on a Monday, walk in, get a sense of what's going on, peep the news, peep the price action, because be aware that once, like, we've been performing good over here, especially been rocking with me, you've been taking on some of the plays, you ate good on Beyond Meat and all that. Now the market is trying to take that back from you. Be aware of that. Let's talk about the psychology of trading. You just made money. Now you feel as if you got more money to bet even more, to make even more money. But that's how you're going to set yourself up to lose money. Even more money at a quicker pace. So calm down. Cash is a position. Remember that. You don't always got to be in a position. Being on the sidelines, cash, you get more clarity. You can see things for as they are. Don't try to get rich overnight. This is a marathon, not a sprint. The accumulation of knowledge is power. You're not going to get it all at once, all at one time. Don't forget to pay yourself. Make money. Don't keep it in your account, because you feel you got more money to lose. You ain't thinking you're going to lose it, but that's what's going to happen. You betting and risking more. The more you put on the line, the more you risk, it's a different psychological effect that goes into play with that. Just because you can trade well with $100, that don't mean you can trade well with 1,000. Just because you can trade well with $1,000 don't mean you can trade well with 10,000. Just because you can trade well with 10,000 don't mean you can trade well with 100,000. With different levels comes different psychological effects that you as a human got to be emotionally prepared for. So you already know what to do. Make sure y'all managing y'all risk, being smart, meticulous. Know that a large amount can turn into a small amount, but a small amount can turn into a large amount. Aim small, miss small. I love y'all. Edgebub on Instagram at the BHaysShow_. Feel free to hit me up for a one-on-one phone call, help, anything like that. Feel free to join VIP. Third tier, they give you all access to all the plays. The last tier, exclusive, they give you access to the plays and also myself for help, one-on-one, anything like that, and learning along the way with the plays. Love y'all, and God bless you.